Sexual intimacy is an essential part of a healthy relationship, but how do you know if you're truly good in bed? It's not about performing tricks or trying to impress. Instead, it's about connecting, understanding, and satisfying your partner in ways that go beyond just physical pleasure. In this video, we'll break down the 7 key signs that indicate you're on the right track when it comes to being a great lover. These signs are backed by experts in relationship and sexual health, and they focus on communication, emotional connection, and ensuring mutual satisfaction. Let's dive in. Sign 1. You prioritize your partner's pleasure. Being good in bed isn't solely about satisfying your own desires. It's about ensuring your partner feels valued, heard, and appreciated. One of the clearest signs that you're great in bed is when you prioritize their pleasure above all else. This means you are fully engaged, paying attention to their body language, emotions, and needs, and you actively seek their satisfaction throughout the experience. Experts agree that mutual satisfaction is the foundation of a fulfilling sexual relationship. A great lover doesn't assume what their partner wants. Instead, they tune into their partner's verbal and nonverbal cues, constantly adjusting to ensure they feel good. This might involve noticing their body's movements, paying attention to the sounds they make, or observing their facial expressions. If they seem relaxed, comfortable, and responsive, it's a clear sign that you're doing things right. By prioritizing their needs, you're enhancing not only their pleasure but also the connection you share. Being attuned to your partner's needs also means being open to exploration and feedback. The most fulfilling relationships often involve communication outside of the bedroom as well. A good lover is someone who is willing to listen, understand their partner's desires, and adapt. This doesn't just apply to physical actions during sex, it can also involve conversations about each other's wants, fantasies, and boundaries. Communicating openly and honestly allows you to fine-tune what works for both of you, ensuring your time together is enjoyable and intimate. Another key component of prioritizing your partner's pleasure is creating a space where they feel comfortable and safe. Emotional comfort and trust are as important as physical pleasure. When your partner feels relaxed and unjudged, they are more likely to open up and express themselves, making the experience even more intimate and rewarding for both of you. A great lover knows that emotional connection is just as important as physical satisfaction, and they work to create a nurturing environment for their partner. Moreover, adjusting your actions to meet your partner's needs demonstrates emotional intelligence and a genuine desire to make them feel good. This might involve responding to subtle cues, such as adjusting the pace or pressure, or simply checking in with them during the act to see how they are feeling. It's about showing that you care and that you want to make sure they are enjoying every moment. This attentiveness is a major sign of being a great lover, as it shows a level of mindfulness and consideration that leads to a more fulfilling sexual relationship. Being willing to experiment is also part of this equation. Great lovers are open to trying new things to enhance the experience for both parties. Whether it's exploring new positions, techniques, or incorporating different types of intimacy, being open to experimentation signals that you're invested in your partner's pleasure. This willingness to adapt, learn, and grow together can strengthen the bond between you and your partner, making your sexual connection deeper and more rewarding. In summary, a good lover is someone who consistently prioritizes their partner's pleasure. They don't focus solely on their own satisfaction but rather make the effort to ensure their partner feels cherished, heard, and pleased. By being attuned to their needs, listening to their verbal and nonverbal cues, and being open to communication and exploration, you demonstrate that their pleasure is just as important as your own. True sexual satisfaction comes from mutual respect, attentiveness, and the willingness to prioritize each other's happiness in the bedroom and beyond. Sign 2. You know how to communicate. Communication is often considered the cornerstone of a strong, fulfilling sexual relationship. A good lover understands that being able to openly and effectively communicate with their partner about desires, boundaries, and preferences is key to maintaining intimacy and mutual satisfaction. This type of communication goes beyond mere words during the act. It's about creating an ongoing conversation that fosters a safe, comfortable, and enjoyable environment for both partners. One of the most important signs that you're good in bed is your ability to read and respond to your partner's verbal and nonverbal signals. Effective communication isn't limited to direct conversation. It extends to the subtle cues that your partner gives off. While some people may feel shy or uncomfortable openly speaking during sex, there are many ways to communicate without words. Eye contact, body movements, and changes in breathing patterns are all powerful forms of communication that can help you gauge your partner's enjoyment and adjust your actions accordingly. If you are attuned to these signals, you are more likely to provide the kind of touch, rhythm, and pressure that your partner enjoys, leading to a more satisfying experience for both of you. Another crucial aspect of good communication is discussing likes and dislikes outside of the bedroom. Many couples who openly talk about their sexual needs and desires tend to have more fulfilling experiences. If you're someone who can comfortably express what feels good and what doesn't, you're setting the foundation for a deeper, more intimate connection. Talking about your preferences outside of intimate moments allows you to better understand each other's needs, ensuring that you both feel heard and valued. It also helps prevent any misunderstandings or dissatisfaction that may arise from unspoken expectations. Being willing to accept and give feedback is another important facet of communication in a sexual relationship. A good lover is not defensive or afraid to hear what their partner needs or wants. If your partner expresses that something isn't working or that they'd like more of something, being receptive to that feedback shows that you care about their pleasure and are willing to make adjustments to improve the experience. Constructive feedback, when delivered with kindness and respect, strengthens trust and intimacy. This type of open dialogue allows both partners to feel supported and confident in the relationship, knowing that they can communicate their desires freely. Good communication also means checking in after the act to discuss what went well and what could be improved. This post-sex conversation is essential for building a deeper connection and ensuring that both partners feel understood. It's an opportunity to celebrate what was enjoyable and address any areas that might need attention. This ongoing dialogue contributes to continuous improvement in your sexual relationship, helping both partners learn from each experience and grow together. It reinforces the idea that sex isn't just about the physical act but about shared connection and mutual satisfaction. In addition to these verbal and non-verbal forms of communication, a good lover also knows when to listen and when to speak. Listening is just as important as expressing your own thoughts. By giving your partner the space to share their feelings and desires, you create an environment of mutual respect and understanding. Listening attentively can help you better understand your partner's needs and foster a deeper emotional connection, which often enhances the physical connection as well. Being emotionally intelligent and aware of your partner's feelings is also a key aspect of communication in a sexual relationship. Emotional communication, such as expressing affection or providing reassurance, can strengthen the bond between partners. When you communicate emotionally, you show your partner that their feelings matter and that you are invested in both their physical and emotional well-being. This can help create a more intimate and trusting environment, where both partners feel safe to explore and enjoy their sexual connection. In short, being able to effectively communicate with your partner, whether through words, body language, or emotional expression, is a critical sign that you're good in bed. It's not just about understanding your partner's desires during the act but fostering an ongoing conversation that builds trust, understanding, and connection. The ability to communicate openly and honestly ensures that both partners feel heard, respected, and valued, which is essential for maintaining a strong and fulfilling sexual relationship. Whether through subtle gestures or open dialogue, communication strengthens intimacy and creates a deeper bond between partners, making the experience enjoyable and satisfying for both. Sign 3. You're patient and relaxed. A rushed sexual experience is rarely satisfying for either partner. One of the key signs that you're good in bed is your ability to take your time and fully enjoy the moment. Patience and a relaxed approach to intimacy can make a significant difference in how pleasurable and fulfilling the experience is for both of you. When you're patient, you create a space where both you and your partner can relax, connect, and focus on each other without the pressure of rushing or meeting any expectations. Experts agree that rushing into sex, especially if one or both partners aren't fully aroused, can lead to frustration, discomfort, and a lack of satisfaction. Taking the time to engage in meaningful foreplay, build anticipation, and explore each other's bodies can make the entire experience much more enjoyable. It's about focusing on the journey, not just the destination. A great lover understands that intimacy is not merely a physical act but an emotional and mental connection that develops throughout the encounter. This slower, more mindful approach to sex allows both partners to feel fully engaged and appreciated, which in turn increases mutual satisfaction. Foreplay is a crucial part of this process. By taking the time to kiss, touch, and explore each other before diving into intercourse, you allow the tension and desire to build gradually. This creates an emotional and physical connection that sets the tone for the rest of the experience. A good lover understands that foreplay is not just a precursor to sex, it is an essential part of the experience that helps to deepen intimacy and enhance pleasure for both partners. The time and care you put into this phase are often what make the act itself even more enjoyable. In addition to being patient with the physical aspects of intimacy, being relaxed and present in the moment is equally important. Stress and tension can lead to a less enjoyable sexual experience. If either you or your partner are feeling anxious or rushed, it can take away from the connection and enjoyment. When you are relaxed and comfortable, your body communicates that sense of ease to your partner, creating a calm and open environment for both of you. This relaxed energy encourages both partners to let go of distractions and fully engage in the experience, allowing for a more intimate and fulfilling encounter. A good lover knows that reaching the end goal, whether it's orgasm or simply intimacy, isn't the primary focus. Instead, the focus is on enjoying the entire experience together, savoring each moment, and being attuned to each other's needs. By not rushing, you give your partner the space to express themselves and fully experience the connection without feeling pressured. This leads to a more satisfying and enjoyable sexual experience for both individuals. Patience also means respecting your partner's boundaries and pace. Every person has their own comfort level and speed when it comes to intimacy, and a good lover respects this. If your partner needs more time to feel comfortable or to reach a point of arousal, you're understanding and willing to accommodate that. You don't push them to move faster than they're comfortable with. Instead, you create a safe space where they feel heard and valued. This sense of mutual respect and understanding fosters trust and deepens the emotional connection between partners, which is essential for building a fulfilling sexual relationship. Moreover, patience involves the ability to check in with your partner during and after the act. If something isn't feeling right, or if your partner needs a moment to adjust, you show that you're patient enough to respect their needs. This ongoing, open communication ensures that both of you are comfortable and that the experience is pleasurable for both. It also gives your partner the confidence to express their feelings and desires without fear of being judged or rushed. Ultimately, patience is a fundamental aspect of being good in bed. It ensures that both you and your partner can fully enjoy the intimacy, allowing the experience to unfold in a natural, relaxed way. When you prioritize the journey over the destination, you create a more meaningful and rewarding connection that both of you can cherish. By being patient, respectful, and willing to take the time to fully engage with your partner, you make the experience more fulfilling and enjoyable for both individuals, strengthening the emotional and physical bond between you. In summary, a great lover is one who understands the value of patience and relaxation. By taking your time, being in tune with your partner's needs, and focusing on the emotional and physical connection, you ensure that both of you have a more satisfying and intimate experience. Patience allows you to enjoy every moment, building a deeper connection and creating a safe, comfortable environment where both partners feel valued. It's not just about the act itself, but about the shared experience that strengthens your relationship and deepens your bond. Sign 4. You understand the importance of foreplay. Experts agree that foreplay is an essential part of sexual intimacy for both men and women. It serves as the foundation for creating a sense of closeness, building anticipation, and enhancing physical pleasure. For many women, foreplay is key to achieving full arousal, which makes it easier to reach orgasm. For men, engaging in foreplay is equally important. It helps them mentally and physically connect with their partner, setting the stage for a more fulfilling sexual experience rather than rushing straight to the climax. If you're good in bed, you understand that foreplay is more than just kissing or touching. It's about engaging all of your partner's senses and paying attention to the nuances that make the experience feel intimate and special. Whether through words, gentle caresses, or playful teasing, foreplay is an opportunity to deepen the emotional and physical connection between you and your partner. It's about savoring the moment and building anticipation, not rushing to get to the end. When you take your time with foreplay, you are demonstrating that you value the entire experience, not just the outcome. A great lover knows how to pace themselves during foreplay, gradually building up arousal and anticipation in a way that feels natural and enjoyable for both partners. This slow and deliberate approach to intimacy helps to create a deeper emotional bond and allows both partners to feel more engaged and connected. It's not about following a script or routine, but about being present and attuned to your partner's needs and desires. You take the time to explore each other's bodies, communicate openly, and experiment with different ways of pleasing one another. This attention to detail and creativity enhances the experience for both of you, making it more satisfying and intimate. Understanding that foreplay can take many forms is an important aspect of being good in bed. It's not a one-size-fits-all experience. Each person is unique, with different preferences, and a great lover knows how to adapt. You're not locked into a rigid routine, but instead are flexible and willing to explore what works for both you and your partner. For some, foreplay might involve slow, sensual touches. For others, it could mean verbal communication, sharing fantasies, or light teasing. What matters is that you're paying attention to your partner's responses and adjusting your actions accordingly. If you're willing to experiment with different types of foreplay and focus on what brings your partner pleasure, you show that you care about their experience just as much as your own. This is especially important because, for many people, the emotional and psychological aspects of intimacy are just as important as the physical sensations. When you engage in foreplay with the goal of building a deeper connection and ensuring mutual pleasure, you create an environment where both partners feel valued and appreciated. This leads to a more satisfying and fulfilling sexual relationship. Foreplay also provides an opportunity to communicate and understand your partner's boundaries and desires. It's not just about what feels good physically, but also about creating an open space where both of you feel comfortable expressing your needs and limits. A good lover knows that communication is key to making foreplay enjoyable for both partners. This means being open to feedback, listening attentively, and being willing to adjust your approach if necessary. If your partner enjoys certain touches or sensations, you continue to explore those areas. If they prefer something gentler or different, you listen and adapt accordingly. This level of attentiveness and respect builds trust and creates a deeper emotional and physical connection. Moreover, foreplay isn't just something that happens before intercourse, it can be a part of the entire sexual experience. For many people, continuing to engage in foreplay throughout the act itself can keep the experience fresh and exciting. Whether it's through kissing, gentle touches, or verbal exchanges, maintaining an ongoing sense of connection and playfulness can help to keep the intimacy alive. A great lover understands that foreplay is not a once-and-done event, it can be woven into every moment of the sexual experience, making it more dynamic and pleasurable. In summary, a good lover understands the importance of foreplay in creating a fulfilling sexual experience. It's not just about physical touch, but about engaging all the senses and emotions to build anticipation, heighten arousal, and strengthen the bond between you and your partner. By pacing yourself, being creative, and being attentive to your partner's responses, you show that you care about their pleasure and are invested in creating an enjoyable experience for both of you. Foreplay is not just a precursor to sex, it's an essential part of the experience that can enhance intimacy, communication, and mutual satisfaction. When you master the art of foreplay, you make every sexual encounter more fulfilling, rewarding, and deeply connected. Sign 5. You're confident, not cocky. Confidence is an essential trait for anyone who is good in bed. It's a quality that makes both you and your partner feel more comfortable, relaxed, and in tune with each other. However, there's a fine line between confidence and arrogance. A confident lover is someone who knows their body, understands their desires, and is comfortable expressing those needs without being overbearing or self-centered. This balance is crucial, as it ensures that the experience is satisfying for both partners rather than focusing on individual performance or ego. Being confident in the bedroom is not about trying to impress or perform for the sake of validation. It's about feeling at ease with who you are, understanding what you want, and knowing how to communicate those desires with your partner. A confident lover doesn't feel the need to prove themselves, they focus on creating a comfortable, intimate environment where both partners can relax and fully enjoy the experience. Overconfidence, on the other hand, can be a major turn-off. It may come across as selfish, self-absorbed, or dismissive of your partner's pleasure. This kind of arrogance can undermine the connection between partners and shift the focus away from mutual satisfaction. Instead, true confidence in bed is grounded in self-assurance without ego. When you are confident, you feel secure in your own body and your own desires, allowing you to engage with your partner in a way that makes both of you feel good. This doesn't mean being arrogant or taking control of every situation. It's about having a quiet sense of self-assurance that allows for a collaborative, shared experience. By not feeling the need to dominate or impress, you give your partner the space to feel comfortable, respected, and valued, which leads to a more fulfilling and intimate encounter. Another important aspect of confidence is the ability to communicate openly and honestly about your desires. A good lover knows what they want and is not afraid to express those needs in a considerate, respectful way. This clear communication shows your partner that you are comfortable with your own sexuality and open to discussing what feels good. It helps create a safe space for both partners to explore their desires without fear of judgment. By expressing your desires calmly and respectfully, you encourage your partner to do the same, leading to better understanding and increased intimacy. Confident lovers are also responsive to their partner's needs. While being able to express your own desires is important, it's equally crucial to be attentive to your partner's needs and comfort. Confidence means being attuned to your partner's reactions and adjusting your approach based on their body language, sounds, and expressions. If something feels good to them, a confident lover will take note and build on that. If something doesn't, they'll be receptive to feedback and adjust accordingly. This mutual responsiveness is a key sign of confidence. It shows that you are not only in tune with your own pleasure but are also committed to ensuring that your partner is enjoying the experience as well. Confidence also involves letting go of insecurities. Insecurities can create unnecessary tension in the bedroom, making it difficult to fully relax and enjoy the experience. A confident lover knows that there's no need to worry about being perfect. Instead, they focus on the connection, the enjoyment, and the intimacy shared with their partner. This sense of ease allows both partners to feel more comfortable with each other, leading to a more fulfilling sexual encounter. When both people feel confident and comfortable, they can fully embrace the experience without fear of judgment or self-doubt. Additionally, confidence in the bedroom means accepting and appreciating your body as it is. Many people feel self-conscious about their appearance or certain aspects of their sexuality. However, a good lover is someone who can embrace their body with self-assurance, which in turn helps their partner feel more comfortable and confident as well. By exuding confidence, you invite your partner to do the same, fostering an environment of mutual respect and acceptance. This not only enhances the experience in the moment but also helps build a stronger emotional and physical connection over time. Ultimately, being a confident lover is about creating a balance, being confident without being cocky. It's about knowing who you are, being open to your partner's needs, and fostering an environment where both partners can feel valued, respected, and heard. It's about letting go of the pressure to perform or impress and instead focusing on the experience itself, the connection, the pleasure, and the shared intimacy. A good lover is confident in their ability to communicate, to adapt, and to ensure mutual satisfaction without letting ego get in the way. In summary, confidence is a key ingredient in being good in bed, but it should never cross into arrogance. A confident lover is self-assured, open, and communicative, creating an environment where both partners feel comfortable and relaxed. By focusing on mutual respect, responsiveness, and self-assurance, you enhance the intimacy of the experience and build a deeper connection with your partner. Confidence in bed isn't about trying to impress or perform, it's about embracing the moment and being attuned to your partner's needs while feeling secure in your own. This balance ensures that both partners enjoy a satisfying, fulfilling, and intimate experience. Conclusion. Being good in bed goes far beyond technique. It's about connecting with your partner on an emotional and physical level, making sure their needs are met, and creating an experience that's enjoyable for both of you. By prioritizing your partner's pleasure, communicating effectively, being patient and relaxed, and understanding the importance of foreplay, you can ensure a fulfilling sexual relationship. Confidence plays a big role, too. Just remember, confidence in bed comes from being attuned to your partner, not just focused on impressing them. Keep these signs in mind, and you'll build a deeper, more satisfying connection with your partner.